Libra, what's up, boss? What you got going on? Y'all know I'm nosy, so don't play. Do not play. I don't care what you're doing when you see this video. Go down in the comments and tell me what you're doing, because y'all already know I'm nosy. I'm nosy. I am Niambi Shalee. Welcome to my channel where I read energetically, intuitively, and spiritually. I also study planetary alignment to help those that are there to my channel understand the energies that we're in. Happy spring solstice. Happy zodiac new year. It's on. This is Aries season, and Libra is opposed zodiac sign. So it's two totally different polarities. It is the Aries energy, which is I am, which is the Emperor energy, and it is Libra energy, which is we. Libra is actually the only we sign in the zodiac. And let me say this before I get too far ahead of myself. If you're 18 years or younger, go ahead and back out. And if you're offended easily, back out. All right. As you can tell, I am excited about this zodiac new year. This is going to be the best year of your life. But what you have to do is put your mind in that state. This is the best year of my life. Okay. So if you miss me on the channel, catch me on the live. We have literally been having so much fun over there on the lives. We are learning lots and lots of stuff. I would like to thank K-Ro and Janice for purchasing the sound bowl. I do not know if I introduced that, but between those two, they purchased the sound bowl. We have been doing sound bowl exercises, so I'm going to share a little bit with you guys on today. I have so much information. I'm going to put it out in another video, but I just wanted to come up and say what's going on. All right, I'm going to light a little flame for us before playing the sound bowl, and I'm going to give us some oracle, because the official video will be out later, in which I will premiere it. On the premiere, you will be able to speak directly to me, so we will be able to chat on the premiere. So come on over when you see it. Come up in your notifications, come on over so we can chat a little bit. I do have my fixed candles. I have my crystal meditation candles. I will introduce it all a little bit later on. I have the cleansing sprays and my intention oils. I'm gonna put a little bit on these hands right now. When I touch these cards, I'm gonna do a small 3-card spread to give you an idea of what we have coming up for us. But it's up and it's stuck. And if you don't understand that, as I stated, these energies are about healing the childhood traumas, young adulthood traumas, and writing the new book. So these energies is not about the new chapter in your life. These energies is about the new book of your life. Okay, you will hear me say that again, because that is very important. This is not about a chapter. This is the new book of your life. Before, you allowed life to write itself. You just let the chips fall where they may. This time, you're going to write every word of this book. Okay, so we're going to get a little flame going. And well, I'm just preparing it for when I play the sound bowl. What I actually used in there is salt. I put Florida water, and I will flame that up. Sea salt is a great energy cleanser. Okay. So this is the first, I actually selected these cards so I could tell you a bit about the full moon in Libra, and it is find a balance. Find a balance. Libra is very good at balance. When Libra is out of balance, Libra does not like that. Okay, Libra does not like being out of balance. I am going to find the full moon in Libra. Come on, let's get it. Let's get it. Focusing on your own wants and needs is understandable. We all need to look after ourselves. However, this card suggests that you need to find a balance between what you need versus what someone else needs. So, not reading anymore. This is a personality trait of Libra. Libra always wants to harmonize. Libra wants to mediate. Libra wants everyone to be okay. And this time is asking you to make sure you're okay. How are you? How do you feel? Okay. With the Aries and the Libra axis, which is Aries being the start of the astrological new year and Libra being directly opposing, Aries is I am. So Aries focuses on who they are and can tell you very, very clearly. If you know an Aries, you know that an Aries is very, the unevolved Aries can be judgmental, can be loud, can be boisterous, can be, this is who I am. Very arrogant, puff chest up, head up, shoulders back, and they walk in who they are. They are very comfortable with separating themselves from the crowd because Aries understands who I am, okay? What Libra does is Libra will put who they are on the back burner in order to appease other people because you want you want it to be harmonized. You want the whole situation to be balanced. But Libra is also the silent enemy, okay? Because Libra doesn't like confrontation. So they typically just go with the flow so that nothing else is choppy, but they deal with those things themselves internally. So what these energies is asking Libra to actually do is don't worry about anybody else. Worry about yourself. How are you? This is going to be the time where you need to use your throat chakra and stand up for self. This is not a confrontation time, okay? So does not mean that you have to go out and blow the horn. I'm standing up for self. Hell nah, you ain't got to do that. Remember, Libra is Empress. The energy of Libra is Empress. Libra always stays in Empress mode until she has to go into attack. And even in attack mode, Libra is very, very calculated because Libra rules the halls of the mind. So Libra is always calculating no matter what it looks like they're doing, okay? Like I said, this is nothing you have to use your throat chakra and tell someone, I disagree. It's no. Say it to self. I don't roll with that. I don't fuck with that. I disagree with that. Because if you could tell yourself, you realize you don't even have to tell anybody else because you know that you don't fuck with that. These energies is asking you to actually take account of what are the things you no longer do anymore. What are the things you do not accept anymore? Be proud of yourself for where you have come from in the last 5 years of your life. It has been tough being Libra, but Venus hit her star point in 2022. So Libra is now exalted. Also with the sun that is exalted. I'm going to finish reading the rest of this, which is walk a mile in their shoes. And once you understand where they're coming from and why, you can take action. If you've been through a worrying time, including regarding your health, this card reminds you to find the right people to help you. Make up your own mind about your situation rather than being too influenced by others. Find the balance between your own needs and what you actually do for others. I'm going to stop right there. when you are giving your energy to others, you have to be mindful of what type of energy they're giving back to you. This is something that I had to learn in my spiritual process as I was going down this spiritual path. I had to realize that everybody was not giving me what it was that I was giving them. So when you find those people that are not giving you what it is that you give them, or they're not pouring into you the way that you would pour into them, you have to back out, because that's amazing spiritual hygiene. It lets divine know that you honor yourself enough to pull back when it's not for you. This time is about using your intuition. 2022 was reprogramming the heart chakra. 2023 is reprogramming the crown chakra. Okay, so if you understand you are Empress, and Empress is born a human on the throne, doesn't realize she's a spirit, you'll understand at the end, once you go through this spiritual walk, you can't let everybody in as bad as you want to, as much as you want to be friendly, you want friendships, you want relationships, you want harmony. Okay, Pluto is in Aquarius, and Pluto is not diplomatic. Pluto blow the shit up. Yeah, let's blow this shit all the way up. So we'll talk about that more in our times going forward. But right now, that was the Moonology manifestation card. So we're getting the full moon in Libra in Aries season, and so it's just simply asking you to know who you are, who I am, and who are we. Aries is I am, Libra is we. Libra is actually the only we sign for peace, world peace, and humanity, and beauty and love. Okay, so Aries is who I am, and Libra is who are we. Now it's asking you to blend the two, and when you come to that we part, it's not we or I, is we do this together. It's not I do, what do you do? It's not I reach out, do you reach out? It's not I'm always available, are you available? When we deal with the we, it's not just we, it's what do you do for we, okay? Because a lot of times, the whole we thing, we friends. Yeah, but you didn't stick up for me. We friends, but I'm always paying. We friends, but, and a lot of people play on these titles. I'm your son. I'm your brother. They play on these titles because Libra is we. But then when you really look at it, what is that person doing for the we in this whole thing? Okay. Are we just friends because I'm going to pick up the tab? Are we just friends because I'm going to take care of you? Are we in a relationship because I'm going to pour into you? What is this whole we thing? So this is meant for you to analyze the we people in your life and understand everybody is not meant, but this is about eliminating some people in a healthy way in order to understand you. Okay. All right. The next card is a win-win outcome is in the forecast. A win-win outcome is the forecast. Okay. So that is also the full moon in Libra, and I'm going to read a little bit of that card. I miss y'all. I do. All right, the full moon in Libra is a sign of partnership, of falling in love and closely relating to someone else. Since full moons are about climaxes and conclusions, this card suggests either you're about to start a new relationship or that an existing relationship is changing somehow. Perhaps coming to an end or moving to a new level of commitment is important to remember that people come to us for a reason and sometimes just for a season. If a relationship is ending now, it's doing so at the right time, so try not to fight it. This card can also refer to a professional relationship. There is a sense that you need balance. You need to balance your ego with someone else's needs. Okay, so I'm going to stop right there at ego. And ego, people would like to think that ego is just the higher part, you know, thinking too much of yourself, feeding the ego, feeding this, if they think too much of themselves, they're in that ego. But ego also has a lower polarity too, and the lower polarity of ego is like, I'm not good enough, so I must be a part of this. So we're taking the lower part. Ego is like settling. The lower polarity of ego is, okay, there's no one else out there for me, so I'm going to settle for this. That's still ego. Because you have chosen a route. And although it may not be, oh yeah, I'm the shit, so they going to come for me, is I'm not good enough, so I'm going to settle for that. Okay, so understand what actual ego is, and it's balance your ego with someone else's needs. So when we're talking of the lower polarity of ego and someone else's need is they just need your energy, they just need your time, they just need your money. Okay, be mindful of what it is that they're bringing to you and your needs. Okay, doing so might be the answer to your question. Let go of which is falling away. No matter when you pull the full moon in Libra card, it encourages you to find a balance between your desires and those of the people around you. Balance is a very Libran energy, and the full moon brings things to a peak. Dramas and upsets bring partnerships to the fore. Libra energy also brings love energy, and negotiations are easier. So if you're negotiating on anything, this is a great time with the full moon in Libra. If you're working on something, Libra is also about creativity. So and accomplishment, but not, Libra doesn't have to do much to get it done. So don't fall too far into trying to accomplish something. I'm asking all of us to tap into our divine feminine energy, which is get in receiving mode for what it is that is coming to you. Venus is exalted, as I stated earlier, and she's in her power. She twirling, dancing, and blowing kisses at anything that comes her way. So I need you to be in that same energy. I actually picked the moon card of this deck. This deck is the wisdom of the house of the night. I love it. It twinkles and glistens. I picked the moon card. I'm going to get us some tarot. But I think I'm just going to do that on the next video. So be on the lookout. Okay, this is a sign that you must trust your guts. Your instincts and intuition will lead the way through the darkness. When you choose the symbol of the moon as a guide, you know that it's necessary to look beyond the obvious and know the truth of things. People will say one thing and you have a weird feeling that they mean something else altogether. You have the power. You have this power. You are being asked to use it. So be mindful of your intuition and what you actually are seeing. Trust your gut with this. The moon is an illuminary. And then the next card that I actually pulled is, I chose the moon card, and this card is the strength card. Ooh. I like that card. All right, I'm going to read that for us really, really quickly. What was that? It was 35. breaks down to 8. Sometimes life will present you with challenges that you think are too difficult to endure. Does it seem as if nothing goes your way and everyone else appears to be having a good time? Be strong, my dear. Drawing this symbol means that no matter what is happening to you in your life, you have the strength to endure all experiences like an ancient oak whose trunk cannot be uprooted by the mightiest storm. You will know a strength that comes from within. You will win this game of life. You have the strength to face any solution now. I love that. I absolutely love that. All right, so let's get started. We are going to play this bowl, baby. And for those that are in my class at night, you know the routine. First tone is clearing your mind. Second tone is visualize. And third tone is feel your manifestations come in. Let me strike a light. Let me strike a light. If you like the sound bowl, let me know and I'll come on and I'll play more for you. But just let me know how it makes you feel. We got the flame going. Remember, sea salt zaps the negative energy out of the room. If you would like to write your manifestation down, something that you want to manifest, if you believe in this, make it something big. I actually manifested something that I played when the very first night that I played this. I manifested something right away. I'll get more in detail about it for you guys, but let me see. I'm gonna put the mic up here. I hope that it's not too loud. All right, first tone, clear the mind. Second tone, visualize. Third tone, feel. As a spiritual practice, you may want to donate to the channel. You can do so at $Niambi Shali at Cash App or PayPal.